Hi, this is Kelley Hobart from Alpaca Direct, and I'm here talking about our May Knit Club project, and it's called the Blueberry Crossbody, and I am wearing the bag right here. So this is the bag that we're going to be making. Now, I know all of you were talking about projects that you wanted for warmer weather wear, so you didn't actually have to put it on and wear this alpaca and wool blend of yarn. So this project allows you to try your hand at a little bit of felting, and it's really cool. It's made with ultra alpaca yarn, and this is by Baracco, and it's 50% wool and 50% alpaca. It's a really nice yarn to felt with. It felts up beautifully. Now we have included our little gift for this month is some custom stitch markers by Mary Ellen Davis, and she is one of our Knit Club members. So we're trying to help each other out during this really tough time with COVID and everything that's going on. And so she made these for us, and we're delighted to share them with you. So I hope you enjoy those. So what you will learn in this project: number one, you get to learn how to felt. And felting, if you've never done felting before, it involves taking your project when it's all done and putting it in a pillowcase and taking a rubber band and closing that pillowcase to keep your washing machine clean. And then you put your washing machine on hot water and put it through the wash. Now with mine, it felted very quickly, and if you notice there on the project, you get to learn how to do a lateral braid. Well, mine felted so quickly, the lateral braid disappeared. So for those of you who would like to learn the lateral braid, I would highly recommend that you do it, even if when we're all done and it felts, it disappears. It's a great skill for you to learn. Also, you get to learn this handy little technique. It's called spit splicing. And of course, I didn't use spit. I showed you how you can use hot water in a glass and do your use that spit splicing to make a perfect edge on your lateral or vickle braids that you're going to be learning to do. Now, another thing that you get to learn to do is you get to do an I-cord handle. And if you look here, do you see how nice that looks? It's totally awesome. And it's a very simple technique, and I share with you how to do that on the videos. And you can see right here, it's just beautiful. It felted up beautifully. And then we have a really cute little button closure. Now with my button closure, when I felted it, the buttonhole sealed shut. So when it was still damp, I just cut an opening in mine, and that made it so that my purse will stay closed and keep my goodies safely inside the bag. And then I used a 22mm button to finish off that closure. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, the bottom of the bag is done in garter stitch, and then you pick up stitches all the way around. So you get to pick up a few stitches. It's not that difficult, and it is a really fun, enjoyable project, and it's so awesome to see what your project looks like when it comes out of the washing machine. Don't forget, stop that wash machine halfway through and take a look at your project. Remember, when I was felting my handles, I stretched those handles out while they were wet and got it as long as I could, and it still is plenty thick to use and comfortable for me to wear, but it gave me a little more length. And I put the dimensions in the pattern pre-felting and post-felting in case you would like to have different length of handles on your. Now remember, as usual, when I was doing this project, I used most of my yarn. So if you find that you are haven't used all your yarn, or you run out a little earlier, just remember that you can always stop a little short and do the handle in a different color or in, what have you. But I used most of my yarn, and so that I could get the biggest bag that I could get. Now, I don't know if you guys have felted before. Do remember that your yarn is a worsted weight yarn, but we're using a larger size needle. And that's what you do when you felt, because you create this fabric that is pre-felted is very airy and open, so your stitches are going to be big and loose. You want it that way because when you felt, it's going to suck and draw in, and you don't want to create a very dense, super dense fabric. You want to have the fabric that is just so soft from the alpaca and the wool that it is a joy to wear. So I hope you enjoyed doing this project this month, and as usual, don't forget to look at the videos. I always recommend when you're going through your blueberry crossbody pattern that you read the pattern all the way through, so you kind of get a lay of the land. You kind of understand what's going on before you begin the project. And this project was designed by Terry Hamilton. Of course, I added a few touches to it. I always make sure that there's something in there that's new that you're going to learn. And so for this project, I'm excited for you because it's a project that you can use this summer, even in the warm weather, because you're not actually wearing it. So it's totally awesome. So you enjoy the Knit Club project. And as usual, if you have any questions, you go ahead and let us know, and we would be happy to answer those for you.